What's good, YouTube? It's Mello, back with another Devin Porter Road to Glory video. And today, as you can see, it's our first college game, but it's 17-3, and this is the only time we touch the field. So the coaching staff has lied to us, saying that we were going to be at first string when we arrived on campus. But through the spring and throughout the throughout the winter and the spring and the summer, I clearly realized that I was not going to be starting week one. So after our week one victory, we do catch a loss, a conference loss to South Carolina, 14-31, which is pretty bad. As you can see in the depth chart right now, I am the second string. I'm trying to get up to that first string. I already passed Jalen Walker, so I'm inching closer. And here's my first position battle of the year. Now, I'm not going to lie, it did take me a couple position battles. It took me a couple weeks to be able to get the starting job here. As you can see, I'm just getting shoved off, but I do make a TFL here right at the end of practice. So for our first attempt at the starting job, we do not hit it, but we obviously get chances over and over again. So here we are in our second one, and I already knew this wasn't going to be a good one, and I missed that TFL in the backfield. Here we are, about 13 reps left. We got another couple plays to go. We need about 4 more tackles in 13 plays. Right here, they hand the ball off on this little counter. My teammate is actually going to force a fumble. I'm going to recover this fumble. I tried to make something happen after I recovered it, but I'm not going anywhere. I thought I was going to get way more points for recovering that fumble, but I guess not. So that was the last play I made in practice, and we obviously failed. So here's our third time. We have 1 rep left. We just need to make 1 play, and of course they run it to the other side. So we are not going to get a chance to actually win the position battle. Here we are again. He just throws it up on the last play. So that's another loss at this position battle. We have failed for like the 4th time. I think this is my 5th attempt now. And even on my 5th attempt, I failed the position battle once again. But today in practice, I cleared my head. I came out here full head of steam. Nothing was getting in my way. And right here on my second highlight of practice, I get an interception to finally give me the starting job. It took me about 6 or 7 weeks, but we are finally the starter. And here in our first game against Vanderbilt, I'm coming off the edge, making a great play in the first quarter. Sack, 6-yard loss right there on that sack. My first sack in the NCAA. My teammates are hyped for me. And then right here on 3rd and 9, again, I'm coming around the corner, making another sack. That's already 2 sacks on this game. And then right here on 1st and 10, he's going to throw it across the middle. I'm absolutely going to crush that, man. So right here on 3rd and 8, we're having a beautiful game. I tried right here, and I'm going to get this interception. I tried to get to the crib. That should have been a pick 6, but I'm going to get tripped around by my teammates. But this was an amazing first game right here. We already have 2 sacks and an interception here against Vanderbilt. They're going to throw it across the middle here. I'm going to absolutely hit stick a man on to make it 3rd down. And then on 3rd and 2, I'm going to cause some pressure, making the quarterback scramble into my teammate, but he is going to get the 1st down somehow. And then on 1st and 10 right here, I get a free rush, making the quarterback flip, but he's going to make a great throw across the middle of the field, getting Vanderbilt 1st down yardage. And then right here on 1st and goal, I'm making a big stop right here to make it 2nd and goal. They are in scoring range, They did end up getting 3. We came back down and scored right there. I'm getting that TFL. And then on 2nd and 12 right here, I'm running around the offensive lineman for another sack of the game. That is my 3rd sack of the game right there. So we had a pretty good outing against Vanderbilt. We were 2-4 before the season started. We are now 3-4. And here we are going up against Florida in a very important game. They are 6-1 on the season, if I'm not mistaken. And right here on 1st and 10, I'm going to get a huge sack in the red zone to end off Florida's drive right there and get a good tackle right before halftime. And then on 1st and 10 again, I'm running through the inside, getting a good tackle right there. And then right here on 1st and 10, once again, I'm making a great play, disengaging the block, getting a tackle, and I'm getting some more pressure right here on Florida. I'm having a pretty good game. Stat sheet is not really showing it, but in between the lines, I'm playing like a hero. And then on 2nd and 11, again, I get a TFL. So we had a wonderful game against Florida, keeping our reign of supremacy in that rivalry. Also, we've won 2 games straight ever since I became a starter. No coincidence there, guys. So right there, I'm getting that quarterback, and then I'm going to come right after him again, but he's going to let that ball go before I get there. And then right here on 3rd and 12, he's going to throw it across the middle where I am going to hit stick a man with the assist of my teammate. So we're already up 17-6. This is an FCS school. This game was really for some confidence, just boosting up, getting some more stats. And then right here on 3rd and 4, I get another TFL. That is back-to-back TFLs. Real quiet game right there, but we did make some plays, which was pretty good. So we have Auburn. They are 9-1 coming into this game right here. We started off first, scoring 7-0. They get the ball back on 1st and 10 here, and I'm running across the field, making a great tackle on 1st and 10. showing my sideline to sideline ability. And then right here on 3rd and 13, me and my teammate get in there for a combined pressure. And then on 1st and 10, I have no idea what this quarterback is doing, but I'm going to get a tackle for loss. And then 3rd and 12, I make the quarterback throw a horrible pass. And then on 2nd and 10, I'm getting so much pressure right here, but I just can't close out the sack. And then right here on 3rd and 10, I finally get a sack. That was actually the game-ending sack right there. We're getting a huge win on the road against Auburn. That was pretty beautiful of us. As you can see, I had a sack and 2 tackles for loss with 4 tackles on that game. Here we are in the next week against Kentucky, still on our win streak. We have not lost ever since I became the starter. And with this pressure right here, as I'm tripping up the QB at the end of the play, he's going to throw an interception. But not only an interception, it is going to be a pick 6, giving us the lead over Kentucky here. Just having a great game. And then right here on 2nd and 7, you know I'm going to get in the backfield. The quarterback's going to try to evade the pressure, but he steps right into me. And then on 1st and 20, their back's against the wall. I'm coming in the inside, making a great sack right there. And in the game, we absolutely blew out Kentucky. We are on a 5-game win streak right now. We are on fire. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop against our rivals. As you see, I break through the double team and make a tackle, which I think should have been a safety, but they didn't give it to me, which is all right. And then 2nd and 12 right here, my teammate's going to miss a tackle, but I'm going to boom stick the quarterback, just showing him that he does not need to run. Right here, I'm going to get some great pressure, and my teammate's going to bat down this pass. And then on 2nd and 7, my wrist just clips his ankle, so he finally trips, and I get a sack. We've had a sack every game, and boom. Here's my breakout game in our bowl game against Pitt. After starting the season 2-4, oh my goodness, that is just 2 sacks in a row. This Pitt O-line cannot contain me. And there's my 3rd sack of the game here. And I get another sack, back-to-back sacks. I'm getting sacks on every drive. And here's my 4th or 5th sack of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting close to the school record already. And then right here, this O-lineman, I'm just having my way with him right now. That is my 6th sack of the day, just breaking the school record. I am 1 off of the NCAA record. And here goes right here on 1st and 10. I get another good inside rush. My teammate breaks free. He missed the sack, but I come clean it up, getting the NCAA record for sacks in a season. So even though we started off the season 2-4, we went on a 7-game win streak, finishing our season 7-0, winning our bowl game, and we also broke the sack record as a freshman. I'm going to be staying my sophomore year at Georgia, trying to see if we can bring back our glory days and get another championship.